Why does it feel like you're working harder every year, but somehow never get further ahead? You open the door every morning, hoping today will be a good day. You tell yourself next month will be better. Maybe it's just a slow season. Maybe you just need more customers. Maybe you need a better website. Maybe you should post more on Facebook. Maybe you should run another newspaper ad. Maybe you should sponsor the hockey team. Maybe you should donate to another fundraiser. Maybe you should finally get that logo redesigned. You don't do those things because you know they'll work. You do them because that's what business owners are told they're supposed to do. You pay your employees, you pay your suppliers, you pay your rent, you buy Christmas gift for your staff because they've worked hard all years. You support your community because you genuinely care. Then you look at your bank account and wonder where all the money went. If any of that sounds familiar, I know exactly how that feels. My name is Michel Casista. I lost $163,000 owning a small town coffee shop. I was working overtime at the sawmill so we could make payroll. My wife was running coffee shop all day. We missed family dinners. We missed time with the kids. And through all of it, I honestly believe the answer was to work harder. It wasn't. The hardest part to admit is that nobody ever showed me there was another way to think about business. I thought marketing meant having a website, posting on Facebook, buying newspaper ads, getting a nicer logo, maybe a better sign. I thought those things were the strategy. They weren't. They're just tools. And here's the part nobody had ever explained to me. Nobody told me there was actually a way to know if any of those things were working. Nobody told me you could measure your marketing. Nobody told me you could track where a customer came from. Nobody told me you could stop guessing and start making decisions based on what actually brought in revenue. The first time I heard terms like direct response marketing and customers' lifetime value, I honestly thought they were just fancy marketing words. They weren't. They were practical ideas that answer questions I'd been asking for years. Questions like, why do some business seem busy all the time? Why can some business charge twice as much? Why do some owners look calm while everyone else is constantly stressed? So I started listening to audiobooks on my drive to work, podcasts, interviews, anything I could put my hands on. And at first, I didn't buy half of what I was learning. But then I'd hear the same idea from someone else, then someone else. Then eventually, I stopped thinking, these people are full of shit, and started thinking, holy shit, that's exactly what happened to us. Then I started seeing patterns everywhere. Every advertisement, every pricing decision, every conversation about marketing. And once I started seeing it, I couldn't stop seeing it. That's why this channel exists. Not because I'm a guru. I'm not. I'm still welding. I'm still paying off that debt. I'm still learning every single day. I just don't want another small town business owners spend years believing the problem is that they don't work hard enough, when the real problem is that nobody ever taught them the principles underneath. Because I believe there's a conversation nobody in your town is having. And maybe that's the conversation you need to hear. So let me ask you this. What's one thing about marketing or running your business that you've always felt like everyone else understood, but nobody ever really explained? Leave it in the comment. I read everyone, and there's a good chance your question become a future video. Most small town businesses are playing the reset game. They open, they hope they survive the next week, then Monday comes and they start over. The ones who break out are not smarter, they're not luckier. Somebody finally just showed them the blueprint. That's what this channel is about. This is the conversation nobody in your town is having. And if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. I make this video just for you.